Jesus Christ. I know it's been a while. I know it's been a long time. But in the spirit of the holiday seasons, this is my regular show, Christmas in Space review. Before I go into this episode, to this special, again, Jesus Christ. Boy, I know I've been out of tune when it comes to regular show. And this is pretty, and like I said, since this was pretty much the holiday episode, regular show holiday specials have pretty much always delivered in terms of story. But I'm about to go into this. We kicked off the episode. Of course, they're still in space. Now, I do know that, of course, we all know they're still in the dome. And one of the things I found is that is like, did they just supply them with all the means of living for the rest of their lives in space? Because I kind of found interesting the fact that all the Christmas decorations were up. Like, they had Christmas goodies, like Christmas food and all that. But that's just like little mini potholes. But it's like, since there's no type of tradition that they could do, they decide to go and do their same tradition when they do with Halloween, which is storytelling. And this was fine. Like, it goes back to the tradition, like, because stories are always good at Christmas time. But yes, the first story was from Skips, where he was basically like on this planet of where like they only had 5 minutes. Except Benson, yeah, we got 5 minutes, guys. Come on, we only got 5 minutes to play in the snow. And if you don't get your asses back in this thing in 5 minutes, bad shit's gonna happen to you. And of course, they get to this planet, and interesting to know they actually know where most of these planets are. It's like the whole space is like a one big Christmas town, but that's around the point. But yeah, of course, they get to the planet. They're all having a jolly good time, no pun intended. But yeah, they're having a good time. Snow is everywhere. I thought we were gonna see Frosty the Snowman at one point, but no, we didn't. And as course, before every single one they're about to go, Muscle Man wants to do he wanted to slide down the hill in his damn underwear for some goddamn reason, because he's just Muscle Man, I guess, and twisted his leg. And then those cute little figures, those cute little mini pops, as I like to call them. I'm gonna call them like push pops, because that's what those pretty much were. Turns out in the day they're like nice, cheerful little things, but at night these things are some abominable snowman killer crushes. And then we saw the miracle of Christmas. We saw Rudolph the Red. Oh wait, no, that's copyright. I can't say that. Either way, we saw a deer with a red nose. I'll call him Randolph. Yeah, Randolph the Red Nose Randolph. I'll call him that. But yeah, Randolph. Turns out, I'm glad that you guys found the true meaning of Christmas. And I'm like, all right. And then the reindeer takes care of everything, and then they just go back to the ship back like nothing happened. And that was the end of story one. Next story we had involved Christmas caroling with this rock star, whatever that was. And apparently they had, like, again, it was like Christmas in Space Town, I guess it was. And there were no carolers allowed to do this. Like, there were no carolers allowed. No carolers allowed. And honestly, that's kind of a lost tradition if you think about it. Like, no carolers allowed. Yeah, I just kind of find that interesting. But yeah, and then afterwards, he finally finds this house, and then he's singing the carols, a partridge in a pear tree. He keeps singing, and it's like, I like the incorporation of every single one of the numbers and the animals at the same time. So yeah, that was pretty cool. But yeah, this guy just goes batshit crazy. He won't leave. And of course, traditionally, when carolers show up, and you gotta give them something. And honestly, the old school, we gotta go with cookies to give them to the carolers. And of course, they battle these animals. Kind of a shitty fight scene to me, but that's around the point. And the caroler he got what he wanted, cookies. And that was all it took. And that's honestly a lot. That's honestly not really much to say about that story. But then the next story we got was actually dimension. A lot of dimensions involved. where this story kicked off. It was told by Mordecai and Rigby, and seriously, Ben's like, what's with the damn handbells? But that's around the point. Mordecai and Rigby tells this story, and of course the story kicks off with, Benson, I know you were trying to play Santa, but seriously, all you gotta do is just get a damn pillow and just stuff it under your stomach. Like, seriously, it's not that hard. At least try. But anyway, yes, of course, he gives everybody their gifts, and of course, one gift is missing, and of course, Mordecai and Rigby. Yeah, those two, they don't get the pops to give, and honestly, if you got everybody else's, then it's like, how the hell do you miss that? But anyway, of course, they gotta go to the Space Mall. Apparently, they know there's a Space Mall around those parts, and they get to this mall, and there's this like little troll, a little evil elf. Actually, he really wasn't evil, but he was kind of like one of those valet kind of guys. Like, where I will say the incorporation of all the dimensions, like 3D dimension and all that mess, that was actually pretty cool. Like, we actually got to see Mordecai and Rigby kind of in real time, so to speak, and thank goodness we don't ever have to see that again, because that was awkward. But yeah, of course, they get to the mall, and apparently, as they stop, they're thinking like, where? Oh, wow, this place is pretty cool. Let's go over there. And then they split. So it's like every time that they think about going one direction, the other half of them goes the other direction. But then themselves, they go in this direction. They just keep going and keep going and keep going. But yeah, like I like that kind of incorporating dimension. And of course, they have to get this old typewriter because Pops wanted to finish his memoir. And they finally find the typewriter, and of course, as the mall was about to close, dimension breaks. How apropos. And of course, in the end, Popsy does get the typewriter. That broken ass typewriter. I don't know what he was gonna do with that. But yeah, that was the end of story 3. And then story 4 actually involved, like, I seriously do not know how to phrase this. Like, an anti-buck deer was evil. I don't even remember the dude's name at this point. But it's like, story kicked off with. I'm sorry. This story to me was just weird because Benzo is like, he tells Rigby to go light him and Morgan go light up the decorate the snack bar. And he was like, don't use all the lights. And then Benson's like, you're a bad boy. A bad boy. Please tell me that the Radio Show creative team didn't take a second to think that could have sounded wrong and we have kids watching. But yes, he is I don't even want to say it. Like, he's a bad boy. And you want to know what happens to bad boys? Bad boys, like they just keep saying it, just dragging it out. I kind of found this story was kind of tough to watch for me. I'm sorry, but yeah, and of course, like there's this anti-beer, like where he got an email and Ben's like, you wasted my goddamn time. I'm like, yeah, you're right, he did waste your time because he was trying to be an asshole about it. But yeah, they get to that, and then of course, the secret into destroying this anti-beer is to use the hand. I like that little bell tune there. That was pretty cool in that aspect. And that was pretty much the story because we all know the guy that. It's just like, how does that little basket fit so many people? Is it a magic basket or something? But and then as we came back, this is where I thought they kind of went a little too far because it's one thing to like being in space, finding out these places and decorations and towns and all that, but it's another thing to like bring up a space Santa. Like, I don't know if that's just me out there, but it's just like, it was kind of like, not really feeling that. Overall thoughts on Christmas in space. I honestly was not that big of a fan of this special. And I know I'm probably going to get some heat for this, but it's just, the only story I really enjoyed was the first one and then the Dimension story. the other two stories I really did not care about, and it's like I know. I guess for me, it's like for the last couple of seasons, we've had regular show specials involve stories or been able to continue a story. Like Christmas, like the Christmas special, the very first one, that involved like saving Christmas because Santa was in trouble and they needed to destroy the box. Great episode, by the way. I'm actually gonna go watch that when I finish this. But yeah, and that had a story. Like that gave us a plot throughout that entire episode, and that was good. Even the white elephant gift exchange was a pass because at least it incorporated the importance of like it's not important. You're not supposed to get gifts you like. You're supposed to give gifts you don't like. That's what made the game fun. Even Merry Christmas Mordecai, even though I understand why a lot of people give a lot of hate to that episode, but at least it incorporated into the Mordecai's triple threat dramas, I like to call it, at that time. It continued the story between Mordecai, CJ, and Margaret. This one I felt was just so random. I completely understand, like, they had to think of something because they're in space. Just to me, there was just some plot holes that were kind of missed. Like just some stuff that wasn't explained to me. That's just me probably nitpicking. And also, like I said, there's the last couple of specials, Christmas specials involving regular show, just had some stories that were involved, or at least continued the story. This to me is just like random, and it's just like I said, I get what they were trying to do, like trying to incorporate the Halloween tradition and into the Christmas tradition. But honestly, if Christmas is about holiday fun and joy, and even though regular show is a very action-packed, like going show, I didn't like really feel as if like, unless you like regular show, die hard like me, and willing to accept it, check it out. But if you like Christmas specials, I really wouldn't recommend you watching this. But anyway, let me know how I did, guys. And I guarantee you, when we get to the year 2017, because definitely, I know regular show is about to come to an end. It is so sad. It's sad. So I definitely will be reviewing as soon as we get back into 2017 with these new episodes. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm DJ Kaz. This is my regular review. I will catch you around. Peace out.